What is that? I really hope that they pronounce the name of this Pokemon in this video because I do not know how to say it. If they do not pronounce it, I'm going to call it Grafaiai. I don't care what anyone else says. Now, I have not seen this trailer. I think there's 2 of them actually today. So I don't know anything about this new Pokemon. So I'm going to be reacting to it and also analyzing it. So I'm going to do that in real time with you guys. I hope you guys are excited. I rarely do this, but I don't have much time before work. So that is why we're doing this. And I don't know if you guys heard any of that, but I'm going to check that. So I'm going to go ahead and watch this trailer. You guys are going to watch it with me, and we're going to talk about it and see what it's all about.
I've traveled across the land collecting and recording photos of these mysterious patterns.
Whoa, is that David Tennant talking? That sounds like David Tennant. Or maybe I've just been watching too much Jessica Jones. Hi, I'm a bit shy. How are you? I am going to be reacting to and analyzing this trailer. Hold on, I couldn't focus because I totally thought that was David Tennant talking.
I've traveled across the land collecting and recording photos of these mysterious patterns. I wanted to find out more about these strange markings and observe the creature who draws them. It's called Grafaiai.
Oh, good, they do say it. So
I've
it's called Grafaiai. I was about to say I'm going to have to call it Grafaiai because I really don't know how to say it. But good to know. Okay.
Ventured deep into the forest in search of some existing markings. I heard there's a chance that a Grafaiai will come out where a pattern has already been drawn. When I finally found this...
Oh, so he drew these patterns, not the Grafaiai.
When I finally found this cluster of markings, it was the perfect place to set up my cameras. I used a camera that works great in low light. Even in the dark, it picks up the colors on the trees beautifully. Right, intro over. Let's get to some footage, shall we?
Wow.
So, oh, here. A scatterbug comes into frame.
Wait,
You
is that
see,
another
it's been
Pokemon?
lured by a sweet scent coming from the marking. This pattern also acts as a trap for other Pokemon. Look, we caught a bit of its eye. And there's its tail. Here
I like
it
the
is,
tail.
our Grafaiai. It's eating berries in front of the camera.
Ooh.
And we've caught it making a mark.
Wait, so it's drawing
Amazing.
too?
Look how focused it is.
it's
And the
making it
colors of the
forward.
pattern matches the berries it's eaten. We can clearly see that the color Grafaiai
It's drawing with the berries? Is that what it's doing?
paints with depends on the Pokemon's diet. And you see here, it's marking over the top of the stripy pattern that was drawn before. It's claiming territory over another Grafaiai. Ah, here's where it was startled, which made it stop and disappear. So frustrating. I couldn't see it anywhere, but it
What's
triggered the
startled?
motion sensor light. And lo and behold, my backup camera caught our Grafaiai out in the open.
Whoa.
So incredible.
There it is. Oh.
I'll definitely need a new camera, though.
Oh no. Oh wow. Okay, so that was the reveal trailer, I guess, for Grafaiai. That was interesting. I like what they're doing with these new kinds of ways to, I guess, showcase the Pokemon, like the new Pokemon. Yes, Miss Thing 17, this is a new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailer that dropped today. There's 2 of them, actually. So we are reacting to and analyzing it in real time. All right, so that was the first one. I'm actually going to rewatch that real quick because I wasn't sure. Was it the man who was narrating, David Tennant? It sounded like David Tennant. Was it David Tennant who was drawing those and that's how he drew the Grafaiai there?
I've traveled across the land collecting and recording photos of these mysterious patterns. I wanted to find out more about these strange markings and observe the creature who draws
Wait,
them.
so we found these
Of these mysterious patterns. I wanted to find out more about these strange markings and observe the creature.
Wait, so he's mimicking what it drew? You said he's so ugly? It is kind of ugly, but it's kind of cool looking at the same time.
And recording photos of these mysterious patterns.
Yeah, okay.
I wanted to find out more about these strange markings and observe the creature.
How did he
who
know the
draws
name
them.
of it before
It's
he
called
even saw the
Grafaiai.
creature? I don't understand. Hello,
So I
Marina.
ventured deep
Welcome
into
to the
forest in
stream.
search of some existing markings. I heard there's a chance that a Grafaiai will come out where a pattern has already been drawn.
Okay.
When I finally found
So he
this...
said it'll come out where a pattern's already been drawn, but is it its own pattern or is it did this guy draw new ones? I think he said he drew new ones.
There's a chance that a Grafaiai will come out where a pattern has already been drawn. When I finally found this cluster of markings, it was the perfect place to set up my cameras. I used a camera that works great in low light. Even in the dark, it picks up the colors on the trees beautifully. Right, intro over. Let's get to some footage, shall we?
Okay, so it's unclear to me if this guy drew these patterns or if these are patterns that Grafaiai already drew. Okay, yeah, he found this cluster of marking. Okay, yeah, so it was Grafaiai. Got it. So he like self-named this Pokemon. Also, this Pokemon here, it looks familiar. Who
from the marking?
Who is this Pokemon? What generation is it?
For other Pokemon. Look, we caught a bit of its eye. And there's its tail. Here it is, our Grafaiai.
So it's eating oran berries, and it draws with the oran berries?
And we've caught it making a mark.
Ew, the sound of that.
Amazing. Look how...
Grafaiai's and Oh, you're right! This is the trans rights colors. Oh, that's awesome. And then the rainbow flag in the back. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh.
Scatterbug, Gen 6. Okay. I know I recognized it. I just wasn't completely sure. Dang, you guys all commented that at the same time.
Yes, it is. And the colors of the pattern matches the berries it's eaten. We can clearly see.
Cool. So it draws with berries, and it uses
color
its
Grafaiai
tail
paints with
to draw?
depends on the Pokemon's diet.
Is that its tail? It's
And you
using?
see here, it's marking over the top of the stripy pattern
No, it's
that was
holding
drawn
something in the
before.
hand.
It's claiming territory over another Grafaiai.
It's claiming territory over another Grafaiai. So a different Grafaiai was here. So they're always trying to paint over each other's pictures.
Where it was
Interesting.
startled, which made it stop and disappear. So frustrating. I couldn't see it anywhere, but it triggered the motion sensor light. And lo and behold, my backup camera caught our Grafaiai out in the open. So incredible.
Wow. Oh, thank you for coming, Devon Richards. So glad you are
We
here.
need a new camera, though.
All right. So that was the first trailer, but there is actually another one. So let me go ahead and pull that up for you guys. And let's see how many of you are on here and if there's any chat I need to catch up on. Mostly people saying hello and hello, everybody. Glad to see you here. This is all I have time for before I go to work, but this is my like reaction and real-time analysis of these newest trailers. So that was trailer number 1. Now let's go on to trailer number 2 and then we'll look at the website. Check out Grafaiai, a very territorial Pokemon. That is the title of this video. All right, you guys ready? Let's go. Okay. Ooh, the music. Hello. Oh, this is what it looks like in game. Okay, so I was wondering if maybe there would be a forest full of Grafaiai, but it looks like he'll just be drawing out in the open. Look, like these are just trees out in the overworld. So we'll be finding trees like this in the overworld? Is that what's happening? Look, there's just this colored tree. It looks cool in the game. Ew, why is it eating the... Oh, that's right, because it's making it with berries. Okay, I was like, why is it eating paint? Okay. Poison and normal type. Interesting combination. Yes, it would be cool if Pokemon can one day affect the overworld like this one painting. Well, it seems like that might be happening sooner rather than later. Let's see. Okay, so look, you can see him in this world painting on the tree. So this goes like even further with what I explained in one of my previous analysis where I was talking about how Pokemon are being more natural in their own environment. You know how the pineco hangs from the tree and you see Pokemon flying around and standing that can fly. Like they don't just fly and they don't just stand. And there was a few other examples, but this is also really insane. Like we're going to be seeing this Pokemon on these trees drawing. Oh, look at it walk. He's angry. Oh! Oh, they're fighting. They're fighting a Jumpla. Wow. Alright, so that seems to be all we're going to be getting of the gameplay of it. Wow, okay. Not much to analyze here, but I'm sure I'll find something. It doesn't actually paint? What do you mean? Oh, you're saying like you want to see the paint form on the tree as it does that. Yeah, okay, I get it. I get it. But this is, I mean, as far as like a game this expansive goes, like this is great. I really like this. And look at the roots that are out of the ground here too. So look, he's gonna eat it because he makes these with the orange berries. So the blue is the orange berry. I'm not sure. I guess this would be a raspberry. I really don't remember the berries. Bayo said, wait, I'm late. What's going on? There were 2 new trailers for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and we're on the 2nd trailer right now, reacting and analyzing in real time. Wow. And you just see him paint on the tree. That is so cool. But he can also walk around in the grass. He's not necessarily walking. Also, look at the different foliage here. That's cool. He's also like walking around on the grass, but he'll also draw on the trees at the same time. That's insane. So you can just like be walking around and see this, right? And he'll paint on it right here. See, look at that. Or you can see them walking around like that. There's them in battle, and look in the background you can see trees that it painted on. So I think we had just in this scene, it looks like this is an enemy. How do you say it? Grafaiai. This looks like a wild one because the trainer's not in the background. So this is us counting it in the wild. That's it back on the tree. And now here's it attacking as our Pokemon against a Jumpluff. Its sound effects that it makes, the cry is interesting. Okay, very interesting design. It's got like a little pelvic area down here. It has its 3-finger hands. And then like this, is this part of its finger? Its middle finger, it's giving us the middle finger all the time. If this is its middle finger, that always has its little paintbrush thing. And its hair is kind of like spiky, kind of like I guess like someone wearing a hat over their hair, which is kind of like someone who would do graffiti would do. And then like bat ears. So this is like a bat, kind of. But it's got big eyes. So I don't know. It's like a mix of a bat and something else. A lemur, maybe? The fact that it can stand on the trunks is such a cool detail. Each game expands on these things. Yes, and when it stands on the trunk, it'll like paint on it. I wonder if it paints on the ground too when it's on the ground. Or if it's just something that, it does on the trees. I wonder if they programmed it to do different things depending on where it's standing. So that's the last shot we see of it. Yeah, I want to double check if its middle finger. Yeah, its middle finger just has like a paintbrush part. Look at him. He's giving us the finger. Look at that face. He's like, yeah, with the middle finger. What a silly Pokemon. And it has it on both hands. So can it like paint with both hands at the same time? I think we might have seen that in the last trailer, actually. Look at it paint. Oh, this is so weird. It's cool and cute and weird and gross all at the same time. This is a weird Pokemon. Yeah, kind of like a lemur. It looks like a lemur. I was thinking a bat at first, but I think a lemur. It's based on an AA, an actual animal that was very long fingers, is a primate. What? Okay, hold on. I want to search this now. AA animal. So this is an AA. Wow, okay. All right, I see it. Wow, look at its hands. Yikes. Scraggly. Okay, so that's why they gave it like painting hands. Oh my, he's reaching for us. The real animal is actually kind of cute. I kind of like it. Wow. Okay. Thank you for that. Who was the person who said that? Oh, hey, Dusty Go-Goat. How's it going? Who was the person who said it was an AA? Marina said that, and someone else said it. It's based on it. Oh, Devon Richards said it's based on an AA. Okay. Is that how you say it? AA? Because, like, I'm like, AA, you know? I don't know. Like, that's fun to say. It can't paint in real time or anything. They're pre-animated paintings. Still super cute, though. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. It's cool that they bothered to let it get onto these tree trunks and paint when it's on the tree trunks. I think that's really cool. It's said with a long I sound, so I. Oh, so it's an I. Oh, it's not as fun as AA, but I is kind of fun too. Darius Leonard said this thing is horrific. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I is the pronunciation. Yeah, I got it. I got you guys. Thank you. I's come from Madagascar. Okay. Wow. This is so cool that you're going to be able to find this Pokemon out in the open. Okay. Let's go on the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet website and take a look at that. Scarlet website. All right. So now that we're here, we can look at Grafaiai makes its mark. I think this is the only new thing. And then you can watch. Oh, there's 2 different videos. Okay, hold on.
I've traveled across the land collecting.
This is the same one. Okay,
our
never mind.
Grafaiai.
That's weird that they used a gameplay clip for that. Wait, there's no description or anything. It just says meet the toxic monkey Pokemon. I think they mean the toxic II Pokemon. Originally discovered in the Paldea region. They need to fix that. Someone tell the marketing team. Change it from monkey to II. There is a difference. Grafaiai is going to be in your team in Marina? Or are you just saying that for clicks? Because I know that you said you liked Cyclizar just for clicks and then you admitted it. You're like, actually, I don't really like it. It's kind of mid. But I said this for clicks. And it worked. People liked your comment like crazy. Yeah, they didn't add anything else here. Maybe if we go to Pokemon and then it's on here. Here's Grafaiai. Does it take us? Okay, here we go. Here's some new stuff. Grafaiai is a moody Pokemon with the fastidious disposition. Fastidious? What does that mean? Hold on. I need to search that too. I have to research everything. This is how you stay informed about things. Fastidious definition. All right. The definition of fastidious is very attentive to and concerned about accuracy and detail. So, Grafaiai is a perfectionist. Got it. So we'll just swap that word out so that we understand it easier. Grafaiai is a moody Pokemon with a perfectionist disposition. It doesn't form packs, preferring to roam alone. It constantly caught up in territorial struggles with other Pokemon. So not even other Grafaiai, but other Pokemon in general. Hang on, let me catch up on your comments here. Oh, Mason said texting them now to try to fix them from saying monkey to saying an II. Nice. They even said it in the name, Grafaiai. Like literally II is in its name. And they're talking about it being a monkey. I did get you, Marina. Oh, you admitted that you don't actually like it that much. Okay. Here comes the big words you've never heard of. Yeah. All right. Back to Grafaiai. So its height is 2'4". So it's not very tall. It's 60 pounds, but it weighs, that's a lot of weight for 2'4". Am I bugging? Am I wrong about that? Right? Its ability is Unburdened or Poison Touch. So I think Poison Touch, is that similar to like Poison? I think it's a different name up until now where like if you touch it, you can get poison. Unburden. What does that ability do? Do we know what that ability does? I actually have no idea. It sets up poison traps around its territory. Grafaiai is nocturnal. Once the sun sets, it licks its hands and fingers to cover them in poison. So when it's licking its hands and fingers, it's covering them in poison. So like even though it's eating those berries on its fingers, it can also have a coat of poison on them. Then uses them to draw patterns on trees in its territory. Why does it coat it in poison first? So if you touch its art, do you get poisoned? The poisonous saliva it uses to paint paralyzes bug Pokemon. Yep, I was right. So that that poor Pokemon that we saw in that first trailer, if it touches it, it gets paralyzed and it's going to eat it? They're drawn to the saliva's sweet, fragrant scent. When dawn draws near, Grafaiai goes to collect any incapacitated prey. Oh my goodness. So that Pokemon that we saw in the first trailer, the one that you guys told me was the Gen 6 bug type, Scatterbug, it was gonna eat the Scatterbug. It was poisoning the Scatterbug. That's really sad, actually. Unburdening means it can't get burned. Okay. That's cool. Poison Touch can poison the opposing Pokemon if you can contact the move, and Unburden doubles your speed when your item has been used. Wait, two different people said different things about Unburden. Okay, most people say it's the double speed stat, not the not getting burned one. Okay, Scatterbug is dinner. No, poor Scatterbug. I feel so bad. Okay. Next, when Grafaiai senses danger, its poisonous saliva becomes even more toxic. What? So, like, is it not deadly the first time? So it's paralyzing the first time. Maybe the second time it's deadly? It specializes in using its poisonous saliva, which changes color depending on what the Pokemon eats. Its saliva changes color too. Ew, so when it sprayed that, like, purple stuff, I wonder what it ate, because it wasn't blue or pink. To attack, which changes color depending on what the Pokemon eats. To attack foes by spitting at them or by slashing at them after coating its claws with the saliva. When Grafaiai senses danger, its poison rapidly becomes concentrated, resulting in a potent toxin that, once absorbed, will immobilize a victim for 3 whole days. Okay, so it never becomes deadly, but the paralysis effect gets amplified. So I wonder if it's going to have moves like Lick that will paralyze the opposing Pokemon as well, right? Because its saliva will paralyze. Maybe it will always paralyze when it uses Lick. I wonder. A sneaky chinchilla said A-Drive is crying right now. Why is he crying? Because Scatterbug? Does he like Scatterbug or something? Does it get a signature like Sketch, asks Darius Leonard. It doesn't seem so. It seems to have some standard poisonous attacks. If anything, it might have a signature poison attack. Maybe. But as for the rest, I have no idea. But what did you guys think about Grafaiai? I really like it. I think it's pretty cool. Like the concept of it. Not necessarily the design. The design is, like I said, it's like 4 things at once. It's cute, it's cool, but it's also gross and weird. So I don't know exactly what to think about it. I mean, look at him. He looks cool in the artwork. I actually prefer the artwork to the like 3D animation, but that's been the case a lot of the times for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet so far. Slay, hope you're having a great day and family. Thank you, Shadow Stealer. My sister is gone now. It's just me again, so I have time to make videos again, thank goodness. Minus today because I have to go to work, and then next week I work more days because we're still short-staffed and yada yada. But I will still try to get videos out. I've been writing a script for another analysis video behind the scenes. Let me know your thoughts about Grafaiai down in the comments, whether it be during the stream or after when this video publishes as an actual video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the new trailers as well, and I will catch you guys soon. Don't forget to subscribe, comment,